Alright, so I'm just popping on for a few minutes just to show you some pictures of cars, because that's what we love. We love cars. So my car's been in the details for the last 3 days. I've done a few videos on it already. You might have seen, you might not. It's the brand new BMW M2 2025 G87 Grigio Telesto individual. So yeah, it's been in getting detailed. It's got a full G-Techniq crystal serum ultra ceramic coating with the exo hydrophobic something or other on the top of it. I don't know. It's just tick all the boxes, and I want everything. Just put everything on it, and it's come out like an absolutely splendid mate. So I thought I'll just show some videos and pictures of that. Fuck the winter and fuck everything about it, because it's dark. It's like dark whenever you can do anything with your life. It's now dark. So I've had to take some pictures of it and videos of it inside the garage when I went to collect it. But beyond that, I'll have to wait till like fucking May next year or something before I actually see it in the daylight, because most of us work during the day. Fuck off England. Not that's unique to England, but just fuck the winter in general. But anyway, mate, yeah, I thought I'd just show that, just in case maybe you're like on the fence about detail or whatever. Like it's one of those things that's kind of hard to tell. You show someone a picture of your car that's been detailed with like ceramic coating on it, and they're like, yeah, it's a car. So yeah, but it's shiny. Well, it's a new car. It's going to be. But it comes out the factory a bit dull, and people don't care. But right. So anyway, this has had the full G-Techniq ceramic coating on it using the Crystal Serum Ultra Exo coating, and it's also had the rims done in G-Techniq. I think it's W6 Iron. I think they call it. The leather interior has been done with, I think it's G-Techniq L1 leather guard, something like that. I haven't shown any pictures of the interior because I'm not deluded, right? It doesn't look any different. It's just a coating that is supposed to protect the surface of the leather. And then the same with the glass. They cover the glass in G-Techniq G6 Perfect glass, I think it is, and G4 Nanotech glass polish, something like that. But it's had the full works done. So it was done by a place up in the northeast, if that's where you're based. I highly recommend them. This is the third car I've had detailed. I had a Z4M done, which I'll show some pictures of because they did an amazing job. So I picked up the Z4M from just like a random backstreet garage in Sunderland, just off the chance. I saw it. I was like, oh, no, really? Yeah, I'm having that. But the paint was so neglected. Like you can see the swirls on the paint here, mate. It was horrendous. So I took it in. They did the full detailing works on it, and it came out like a new pin, mate. It was phenomenal. And then I got my M4 done, and the M4 came out just absolutely spectacular. Unfortunately, I had the M4 for about a month after it was detailed, because I just sold it about a month later. It was an unexpected sale, but COVID prices happened, and I couldn't turn. I got 10 grand more than what the balloon payment was due. So the car was worth 38, and at the end of the 4-year PCP, I was expected to pay 28, so I basically made 10 grand on the sale. Couldn't really turn that down. And and that car had a couple of issues which were needing fixed. Water had got under the boot and pooled around the amp, so the Harman Kardon amp was blown, and I wasn't prepared to pay for that. And it was just out of warranty. So yeah. So anyway, yeah, they're a phenomenal detailing service down at AP. It used to be called DDB Detailing. They do all the new cars around the northeast. A lot of the new cars are also around the Silverlink area. New car preparations and whatnot. So they've always got some phenomenal cars now, like Porsche 911s, like GT3 RSs and stuff like that. Lambos, Ferraris are always kicking through there, and lots of BMWs. They're well familiar with BMWs. They know all the paints inside out. There was an M2 in Portimao Blue, frozen Portimao Blue in there currently, as mine was in there getting wrapped full PPF. And if you think, well, why don't you get it done in PPF, mate? Well, yeah, I had this discussion with somebody in the comments of a previous video. Me personally, PPF isn't good value. I do very few miles, so at max I'm going to do about 4,000 or 5,000 miles a year in the car. I handed my M4 back after 4 years with 11,000 miles on it. That's what I do. It's just I work from home, so it is what it is. So the PPF isn't going to really protect me on any sort of long distance motorway drives on a regular basis. And also, I don't really plan on having my cars more than 3 or 4 years. So I'm not really all that big on like babying the paint to that extent, only for someone else to reap the benefits of it later on in its life. You're just not going to get any kind of a markup on your car because it's been wrapped in PPF. It's just not going to happen. You can hand the car back with a few swirls and a couple of minor scratches, very minor, as long as they can be polished out right. I'm not talking about gouges or anything like that, and you'll get top price for it. Being wrapped in PPF, it's not gonna, you're not gonna get any kind of markup on it. So yeah, it's just basically babying the paint for somebody else later on, which I'm not fussed about. I like the idea of it being wrapped and like sort of preserved to preserve the paintwork, but when you know you're not going to keep it for that long, it's not really worth it. So I think the ceramic coating's a good middle ground. It's a good compromise on that. Just looking after the paint, making sure you don't have to really polish the car for a long time, for many years. You just need to wash it with shampoo and that, and the ceramic coating just keeps the paint in tip-top condition. But it's not like ultimate protection like a wrap would be, but that's good enough for me. So yeah, I thought I'll just pop on, show you some pictures of the Grigio Telesto done in ceramic coating, just in case you think it's not for everyone. I'm well aware of that. It's just grey, right? It's $4,000 for the individual paint. It's $2,500 for the carbon roof that you have to have on with that individual colour. So you're talking $6,500 for grey. And a lot of people would be like, I'm not paying. If I pay that much for paint, I want something that's going to jump out and be really bold, which I completely understand. It's not for everybody, but it's for me. I love it. I don't even think it's the best looking colour in the BMW M2 range. I think Sao Paulo yellow looks better than mine, but there's just something about the Grigios. I've had a long-standing obsession with them. It's a Lamborghini paint, that wholesome sort of prestige in my eyes. No one knows that, but I do, and that's all that I care about. I'm not like, right, I'm not going shouting it about. But anyway, yeah, thanks very much. That's all I've got for this one. I'll follow up with a few more videos later on of the car done in the daylight, providing it doesn't like hawk it down or anything like that. So yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Cheerio, bye.